Welcome to the Thanksgiving preview, y'all. This year, we're trying out Walmart's $40 Thanksgiving dinner for 10. If you shop at walmart.com, you've probably already seen their advertisement for the $40 Thanksgiving dinner. They make it really simple for you. All you have to do is click on that and then scroll down and click add to cart, and it adds everything you need to the cart for this Thanksgiving dinner. So we tried it out. Now, they don't tell you what to make with the ingredients. They kind of, it's pretty obvious, but they don't give recipes or anything like that. They just have the ingredients for the turkey, green bean casserole, macaroni and cheese, pumpkin pie, mashed potatoes, carrots, corn, and rolls. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. And stuffing. I did forget the stuffing. So the big question is it enough for 10 people? Let's find out. We're using 1 pack of the stuffing to stuff the turkey. Like I said, they didn't give any details of what to, exactly how to prepare this. There was just some pictures. I'm assuming, of course, like I said, the green bean casserole, just some steamed carrots, rolls, corn, but it didn't say anything about the stuffing. It just had the stuffing pictured in a bowl. You could just make both packs of stuffing to have as a side dish and not stuff the turkey, but we're gonna use this 1 pack to stuff the turkey. And I forgot to get baker's twine. I'm just gonna tie it up with some aluminum foil. I've had to do that before. Normally Titus is the turkey maker, and I started to get him, yeah, Daddy makes the turkey. I started to get him to put it in for me before he left for work this morning, but I didn't, so here we are.
This time you gotta make the turkey.
Now we just twist with the foil. First, we're just gonna put some olive oil on it. And then I'm just gonna slice some butter and put all over. Now, like I said, Titus gets real fancy. Y'all come back for the fancy turkey on Thanksgiving. He does all sorts of things, but we're just doing the very simple, basic turkey. Some salt. Now we'll just cover it with some foil and it's going in the oven. It should take around 4 to 5 hours for this one. Now we need to make the pumpkin pie. So we're putting in 1 can of pumpkin, 2 eggs. We'll go ahead and mix that together. Okay, it says we need 3/4 of a cup of sugar. In here, we're going to put a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and half a teaspoon of ginger. We'll stir all that together, and we'll just dump that right in. Now we're going to slowly stir in this can of evaporated milk. It's a 12-ounce can. That's it, y'all. We're going to pour this into a 9-inch unbaked pie crust, and it's going to bake for 1 hour. I'll check it in about 30 minutes and see how our crust is looking. I'm going to put it on a baking sheet. He's looking for places to blow the leaves. You like to be the leaf blower? There's a chicken train coming. It's like a parade. right, y'all, it's been almost 4 hours since we put the turkey in, so we're gonna take it out, see how we're looking, and see if we need to take the foil off now so we can get nice and brown. Oh yeah, it's looking pretty good. We're gonna put it back in now without the foil. I'll put a little more olive oil on the top, and where's my olive oil? Oh, and some more butter. And I'll put a little water in the bottom. We're starting the water for the macaroni and cheese. This is what the $40 dinner includes. 3 packs of the Italian 5 cheese macaroni and cheese. So we'll let the water come to a boil and then get that in there. And I think I'll make it in here and then I'll just transfer it to a different casserole dish. I also need to make some tea real quick, so we'll get that started. So we'll get the macaroni going in here, then we'll put together the green bean casserole, put it in the oven with the turkey, then we'll make the mashed potatoes. Okay, we've got that going. Okay, so not everybody loves green bean casserole, so I'm gonna make the half version of the green bean casserole. So we just have 2 cans of green beans, 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. They had Campbell's in their plan instead of Great Value. And they had Kinder's French fried onions, or crispy fried onions, instead of the Great Value ones. I'm assuming that Campbell's and Kinder's wanted to be a part of their Thanksgiving $40 for 10 people thing, because otherwise they would have just used Great Value, and then it would have been even less than $40. But anyway, we're just going to mix this green bean casserole up right into the casserole dish. I guess maybe they're saying to use, the recipe on the back of here, which is the exact same recipe that's on like the French's French fried onions, pretty much exactly. So it says 1 cup of the Kinder's crispy fried onions, 1 can cream of mushroom soup, 3/4 of a cup of milk, 2 cans of green beans, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper. 3/4 of a cup of milk. Onions. That's it for this. It goes in the oven 30 minutes. Then we'll top with some more and let it go 5 more minutes. The carrots, I'm just gonna put some in this pot with some water and some butter and just let these cook while everything else is cooking.
Ooh, it's white. Usually it's like orange.
Okay, y'all, we are now about to peel potatoes for the mashed potatoes. So Walmart gives you 5 pounds of russet potatoes. We've got the water heating up for them. Cece's gonna use the peeler, I'm gonna use the knife, and we're gonna peel away. You know what? 5-star Christmas.
Yes.
This is why me and Cece are always looking for sassafras candy canes or candy sticks. Okay, we're gonna shake on the rest of the crispy fried onions. We're gonna shake the rest of these on, and this will go back in for 5 minutes. Cece's putting in the potatoes. We're gonna use the KitchenAid to mix them up. We put butter, mayonnaise, a little bit of milk, and salt and pepper in our mashed potatoes. Sometimes sour cream too.
Yeah.
Whoa! I was not expecting that right there now. We went back to our old ways, Mama.
Yes, I didn't have any baker's twine.
Folks, if you don't have baker's twine, aluminum foil will do just fine. We go 1, 2, 3. Donna, can you hold it?
I got it.
Happy Thanksgiving. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas too from the bottom of our heart.
All right, y'all, we're about to clean up now. We tasted the pumpkin pie. It is delicious.
We want to talk to y'all about how many people this will feed.
It said it's supposed to feed 10.
I believe it probably will feed 10, but I would have a serving spoon for the people coming through the line. Okay.
I put half of the stuffing in there because I didn't want to bake the turkey not stuffed.
Okay, so that would, if that being said, I would say this would feed 10 people. They're
yes,
right.
And the green bean casserole, I only made half of what, it would have been a 9 by 13 too, but I knew that some of the kids don't like green bean casserole, so
okay, well,
that would have been double
so
that.
I would say 10.
For sure 10 people with possibly a little leftovers of some things, but this is what I would do. Depending on what your family likes. So I made it, you know, like I said, pretty much just like Walmart advertised it, except I just did half of the green bean casserole. I already had some cranberry sauce opened up, so instead of making the cranberry sauce, I just did that. We had that left over in the refrigerator from the other day. If your family likes something more than, you know, take away or add, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
adjust it to your family's liking. Since it was a Thanksgiving preview, we figured we'd go all out and come show y'all the Christmas lights too.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of our heart.
They've got a lot of them still, a lot of them not lit up, but a lot of them are. It's a lot and a lot. It's a half a lot, you know?
Is it on Dasher, on Dancer, on
Prancer, Vixen,
on
Comet,
on
Cupid,
Donner, and Blitzen.
Look at you, knowing those reindeer names.
Yeah, the most famous reindeer of all. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Here he is, right here.
Yeah.
This is old Rudolph, folks.
Look at his nose. I want to know who has their Christmas tree up.
Some folks got to hear me sing Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
I didn't know anybody was over here.
I usually keep that just between my family and our YouTube family, but tonight I was able to share this with actually people in our world. And you know what? Why not? Let's bring them all joy. Let's carol it out there, man. You want to? Frosty the Snowman.
I want to race you.
That is fun.
Pepper Palace is still open. I think they're playing Christmas music now. Is that Christmas?
Like Charlie Brown Christmas.
It is. It's Deck the Halls. Daddy, sing it.
I don't know all the words, or I would.
They are.
Be jolly. La, 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 la.
Deck the Halls will be jolly, Manly said. That sounds good to me.
I know the fa la 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 la. Mama's there. Skeeter bite is.
You're gonna get me.
You're it, buddy.
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah, you're it. He's gonna try to get Daddy. Got your back.